ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ॐ ईश्वरो
गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहना भवतु
भवतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्।
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
अनुसन्दधामि भगवद्वेषिणीम्
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः
वेदै सङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः
सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे
सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो
देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषानपहंसि
अंसितुष्टातु
कामान्
सकलनविष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितान्नान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
त्वामाश्रितानां माश्रिताश्रयं प्रयान्ति
सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव
त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
स्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो
देवी
देवी
नमोऽस्तु ते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषान्नपहांसि तुष्टातु कामान् सकलानविष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितान्नान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
आश्रितानां विपन्नानाम् आश्रितस्य यतां प्रजन्ति
सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
प्रशमनं
त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
ये व्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तु ते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
भोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानविष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितानान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
त्वामाश्रितानां न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव Tvaya karyam asmadveri vinashanam.
एवमेव
Tvameva tvaya karyam asmadvairi
अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
vinashanam.
Sixth chapter, the name of the sixth chapter. Two names are given. One is called Dhyana Yoga and another is called Atma Sanyama Yoga. We have seen little bit in introduction of Dhyana Yoga. In this sixth chapter, Bhagavan has given comprehensive details of meditation. That's why sixth chapter considered is very important. So we have seen before 14 days, meditation is not for what? So first we have seen by doing meditation, one cannot be liberated. There is no liberation in sitting in meditation because moksha is not to be accomplished, but moksha is already accomplished. So it is our own nature, moksha. So it is not to be accomplished. It is not sadhyam, but it is siddha. Only it is a matter of knowing. And we have seen there is a three quotation. One, Gnanat tu eva kaivalyam. Liberation is only because of jnanam. Second one is from Purusha Suktam. Tameva vidvan amrutaha iha bhavati. Vidvan means jnani. Atma jnani amrutaha is liberated iha. Iha is very much important. The meaning of iha means right now. In this word, amrutaha bhavati na anyaf pantha vidyate ayanaya. There is no other way to get liberation, only one, by knowing only. In fifth chapter, we have seen ihevate yehi jitaha sargaha. Iha eva. Here only sargaha means this sansaraha is won over by a people by only knowing. So meditation is not for to become or to get a liberation. So this is one point. Meditation is not for what? Second, there are many means of knowledge. Some people think by meditation also is a means of knowledge, but it is a wrong thing. Meditation is not prescribed as a means of knowledge. In our Vedanta theory, it says total 6 type of means of knowledge. One is called pratyakshaha. In English, it's called direct perception. Another is called anumanam. It's called inference. Third one is arthapatti. It's called postulation. Otherwise, 2 steps inference. Upama is analogy. Anupalabdhi means non-perception gives some knowledge. And last one is Shastra, is a word considered as a means of knowledge. And all these means of knowledge are based on pratyaksha only. That whole thing you need not to go in detail because it's a different topic. But some people think meditation also means of knowledge is a wrong thing. The second thing we have seen. Third thing, a spiritual seeker should not go after different type of experience during meditation. If person does meditation regularly, sincerely, some people 100% have a different type of experience. But even according to Gaudapada Acharya-ji, means in Mandukya Karika is written by Gaudapada Acharya-ji, they say all experience considered as a hurdle for liberation. So it is not good to go for experience, different type of experience, one should sit in meditation. So for these three things, meditation is not meant for. Then what is the meaning of, for what purpose meditation is useful? So we have seen meditation has two roles. One is called, before jnanam, we have to prepare our mind. So in Sanskritam it says, is jnana yogyata prapti artham, meditation. So it makes us eligible to have a self-knowledge. So jnana yogyata prapti artham. And there are many different type of meditation is prescribed by Shastra to make our mind purify. So one we have seen, relaxation of mind. Our mind be relaxed, having sit in meditation. So some that guided meditation is only meant for to relax our mind. Second type of meditation is to concentrate our mind. It's always going out external world, but we can keep inside by giving different type of suggestion. So to concentrate our mind, we use meditation. Even to put some good values in our mind is called value-added meditation. People do meditation for that. And fourth one is to expand our mind. Our mind is very small. In our mind, we can accommodate only our family relation. We can accommodate only friends or small circle. While this mind has to receive the message from Brahmasi. And if mind is small, which cannot allow to accommodate another people, so how that message can be assimilated by such small mind? That's why there are many upasanas are available in our shastras to expand our mind. Means our mind can accept each and every people. Once I have told, there is a one upasana is called Ahangra upasana. In this Ahangra upasana, always in upasana, the deity is outside. And we just meditate on that deity. But in Ahangra upasana, we invoke any devatas, but that lingam is not outside, but our eyes is considered as a invocation of Hiranyagarbha. Our mind, even our heart, we consider as a invocation of Hiranyagarbha. And if we know who is Hiranyagarbha, who is all pervasive, is a total subtle mind. If we invoke that Hiranyagarbha in our mind, then our mind also expand. And if such mind receive the great message from Purnaha, from all pervasive, you are all pervasive, then only that mind can understand this great message. That's why before Jnanam also, we have to keep our mind ready. So for that purpose, these different type of meditations are prescribed by Shastras. And when person is ready, then that student will follow Shravanam. And by doing Shravanam, what will happen? Ajnanam will go. The result of Shravanam is our Agnanam with regards to ourselves, that will go. So Shravanasya Agnanasya Nivrittihi Syat. That will go. But which type of Shravanam we have seen? Systematic, consistent study of the scriptures for the length of time, and even under the guidance of traditional competent teacher. All these adjectives, all are important in this fourth one. And people may ask why teacher is necessary. Because teacher is necessary, because Shastra is like a mirror, but we don't know how to see in that mirror. So teacher knows how to handle the words of Shastra, how to unlock, how to open the words of Shastra, and through that we can see our own image as a Aham Brahmasmi. That's why scriptures and teacher both are very much necessary in Shravanam. So by doing systematic Shravanam, what will happen? Then Agnanam will go. But having listened this great knowledge, we may have doubt regarding why this scripture says I am not separate from Lord. Why this scripture says the word is not real. Why scripture says I am not separate from Lord. Everything, Jiva, Ishvara and Ishvara is all pervasive. That it is very good to listen, but it is very challengeable to digest. That's why it's a very difficult to digest, because we always seek fullness, purnatvam. We need total security. And Shastra says, what you are seeking is not outside, but you are the form of that. You are the form of security. You are the total form of peace. This is very difficult to digest. That's why Shishya should raise a question in front of teacher. And when this raising of question in Shastra is called Mananam, more you ask question, then more our that doubts regarding this all Upadesha will go. So the Mananam, the meaning is Nisanshaya Jnanam. We have knowledge even during Shravana, but now without any doubt, if we have Jnanam, is called Mananam. That's why in Kathopanishad it says which type of buddhi, because doubt always arises from buddhi, intellect only. That's why Shastra says what should our buddhi should. So it should agraya. The meaning of agraya means it should be concentrated. Sukshmaya means our intellect should be subtle to understand the subtle topics of Shastra. And same, this Atma, this consciousness is Eshaha Anuhu Atma. This consciousness is very subtle. The meaning of Anuhu means very subtle. And how can we understood? Chetasa eva veditavya. Through our intellect only it should be known. Chet veditavya. So when we go through this process of mananam, then what will happen? What will happen? It says we have gnanam, doubt-free knowledge. Without any sanshay, without any doubt, we have knowledge. Having this knowledge, we can be Atma-Jnani, really speaking. And what Shastra says, who is Atma-Jnani? So it says Atma-Jnani should be, is free from Raga Dvesha. It doesn't have any type of anger, any type of desire. And that Atma-Jnani doesn't have internal problem. At the same time, there is no external problem. This is the nature of Atma-Jnani, and these qualities make Atma-Jnani a sadhu. And who is the sadhu? That we have also seen. A sadhu who is never getting hurt by external situation. At the same time, that person never hurts the other people. Is considered as a sadhu. But what problem with us? We have stopped here. It says the problem is we know everything. In spite of having this all great knowledge, but still we are not free from mental problem, emotional problem. So why this knowledge doesn't produce any result? And why this knowledge doesn't transform our personality? What is the obstruction? The answer we have seen up to here, and answer is, if suppose I have given one example, if suppose water tank is full of water, and we know water tank is full, and tap, we open the tap and water doesn't come from the tap, then what we will take conclusion? There is some blockage inside the pipeline. That's why water doesn't come out. Same way, intellect is full of self-knowledge. We know everything. But when vyavahara, we have to do transaction with Jagat, with word, that gnanam doesn't go through this mind. Why? It should be go through our mind and we have to transact with word, but it says there is some blockage inside the mind. And because of this blockage, Buddhi knows 100% what is what. All Shastra Buddhi knows. But still, it doesn't come in Vyavahara transaction. Where is the blockage? It says in mind, there is a blockage. And because of this blockage, this flow of Jnanam doesn't come. So what one person should do? What is the solution? And I have given one example. Why this is, what is the problem? Because from where this is the problem. So I have given one example. Suppose there are two brothers. Both are good siblings. But one son is always praised by family. So other son always feels neglected and rejected. If such child learnt Vedanta, is an intellectual person, if that such child learnt Vedanta, but in one corner of mind is a Vedanta, and another corner this dejection, negation still continue. This should go in our mind, what we are thinking with regard to ourselves, our old patterns should go. And how it will go, it says only through nididhyasana. So second type of meditation is after getting gnanam. It's called nididhyasana. Because in this 6th chapter, that meditation is not be discussed. But here, only nididhyasana is discussed. After having knowledge, because Bhagwan might be thinking, I have completed 5 chapters, 2 to 5 chapters. Everything what I have to prescribe, I have already done. Now, only problem is from emotional level. And this nididhyasana, having been seated in meditation and all remembering what we have learned, is called nididhyasana. And by this, transformation will take place. Person totally become transferred. When we are studying in Anaikati, Pujya Swamiji used to tell, it is a very small sentence, Tat Tvam Asi, only 3-word sentence. And in this 3-word sentence is always, it conceives a great message. Who are you? To understand, to assimilate this message, even 3 years if you pass here is not good enough. It's still very small period, because for assimilation needs more time. To convert ourselves gets more time. Nididhyasanam help us whatever we have studied, that we have to again relive in our mind. Then our subconscious mind will accept all this new upadesha, in our old sanskara, all pattern of thinking will go slowly. Last time I have said, before, I think in 1980s, There is a two type of instrument are available. One is called VCR and another is called VCP. There is a big cassette was available in India. By VCP is called video cassette playing. Whatever movie is available, we put inside the instrument. So it is called video cassette playing. But what is the meaning of VCR? Video cassette recording. If some marriage occasion, there is something, so always there is a record. And in our time when we are free, then we see this VCR. So all what we have celebrated, we can see again. Same way it says, when teacher is teaching, give the Upadesha is considered as a VCP. But this teaching should be stored in our mind. And so whatever teacher gives is called VCR. Always I forget. What our teacher teaches is called VCR, is recording in our mind. When we sit in meditation, so what we have to do, again we have to switch on VCP, it starts playing what we have studied, what we have learned. So we relive that Upadesha. It's called playing. And more we go through this meditation, more and more, what will happen? Our old patterns of thinking will go. And how Nididhyasana, how many type of Nididhyasana it says, is not meditation considered as a Nididhyasana. It says, Punaha Punaha Shravanam Kuryat. More and more person should listen Shravana, Shastra. There is a one method of Nididhyasana. Second method of Nididhyasana is teaching. What we have studied, we have to teach others. Again, we have to go through what we have studied. So is a teaching also considered is a one type of Nididhyasana. Third thing is called writing. What we have understood, we have to put in paper. This also we can understand how much we are clear in our thinking. So teaching and writing always tell us how much we are ignorant regarding the subject and how much we are clear. And of course, fourth one is meditation. So by following these all things, our old patterns will go and new patterns regarding oneself, we start thinking. That's why Nididhyasana is very much helpful to change our personality, to remove our blocks. Many times I have told, while Shravanam, our mind is active mind listens. That active mind is not active in sleeping, but there is a subconscious mind who always waking, even in sleeping state also. If we give suggestion to subconscious mind, then this subconscious mind starts working on new theory of whatever we have studied. And how we can reach to subconscious mind while waking state. Shastra doesn't say, but nowadays psychiatrist says, if you sit in meditation, so our active mind is all as good as near to subconscious mind. And then if we give all new suggestion from Dehana, say, you are not body, you are not mind. Everything if you suggest, that subconscious mind will absorb. And then it starts thinking. And more it absorbs, more our old pattern will go. That's why meditation is that's why necessary. We all as good as near to our subconscious mind. Even we do prayers, if we do japa, in that meditation state, then all subconscious mind will receive. That's why some person says, even while in sleeping, my mind starts keep jap, do japa. It's called ajapa jap. Without our, we are not knowing, unknowingly our mind starts do japa. Why? Because that subconscious mind had received of japa. Same way, this nididhyasana also helpful to change our personality. Our blockage will go. That's why nididhyasana. You know, how nididhyasanam will helpful. That's why I have written in Shastra, the message will be, you are all pervading, all pervasive consciousness. And this consciousness is evident all the time with us. So this consciousness doesn't require any special time to experience consciousness because it's always with us only. This is our own nature. Like I have written one example. If we ask some person, you just turn over to see the face of another person who are standing below you. Then we have to turn over to see the face. Then we say you just turn left, you just turn left, right to see another face of. So to see the face, we have to turn. But if somebody asks that person, you want to see the light, so need not to turn because light is everywhere. Same way, consciousness is everywhere. Need not to have any special experience. In fact, every experience is possible because of this consciousness only. So for what nididhyasanam? So it's not for special any type of experience, but nididhyasanam help us for the result of jnana. Is not meant for experience, but to receive the result of jnana. And somebody asks, what is the result of jnana? The answer is, in our mind, if we feel shanti, peace, then it's a result of atmagnana. If our mind is always content, so it's called result of jnanam. If our mind is fearless, abhayaha, there is a result of jnanam. If we think aham purnaha, I am full, result of jnanam, I am 100% secured, is also the result of jnana. So nididhyasanam is to assimilate atma jnanam, and one who assimilated atma jnanam, that person is called jnana nishtha, one who is well rooted in jnana. It can possible only one who sit for nididhyasana for long time, for the length of time in long time. And now somebody asks, because this is a dhyana yoga chapter, somebody asks, what is the meditation? Nowadays, in modern theory, people in general, they say thoughtless process is called meditation. If mind becomes thoughtlessness, then it's called meditation. But our Shastra says, is not thoughtlessness, but is always mental activity. Manasa vyapara. This is the classical definition of meditation. Vijatiya pratyaya rahitaha sajatiya pratyaya pravaha rupaha saguna brahma manasa vyapara. Manasa vyapara means mental activity. If somebody says, if mental activity, but in your thought, which type of mental activity you are doing, so we can say, I am doing mental activity, but it is the subject of my mental activity is Saguna Brahma. But we can write also Nirgunam Brahma. My subject of this mental activity is Ishvara, or we can say Brahman, whatever. Nirgunam Brahma. This is my mental activity. And how that mental activity should go, then it says it's like a pravaha rupa. It should be flow like a river, always moving in one direction. Is pravaha rupaha Ishvaraha or Brahman mental activity. But still, there is a one clause, one condition. How should be mental activity? So it says, Sajatiya Pratyaya Pravaha Rupaha. That flow should be Sajatiya Pratyaya. Whenever Pratyaya come, it doesn't mean Sanskrita Pratyaya, termination. But here, the meaning of Pratyaya means thoughts. Our thoughts should be Sajatiya. What, in which way we are thinking, if it is connected to that, it's called Sajatiya. If we are thinking of Shiva, suppose, then Ratnakalpeka, all Shiva Manasa, if we remember, so it's called Sajatiya. All thoughts are connected to Shiva. I am bringing water. I am also plucking flowers for Shiva. Even I am offering milk, curd, yogurt to Shiva. So all are considered as a sajati, which are connected to what we have decided our subject for meditation. And if we are doing Nirguna Brahma, if not Ishvara, then Brahma, then Atma Shatak, Aham Nirvikalpo Nirakara. If our mind doesn't go from this thought, so it's called Sajatiya. Pravaha Rupaha, and at the same time, our mind should be Rahitaha. Our mind should not have Rahitaha, Vijatiya Pratyaya. What is the meaning of Vijatiya? Pratyaya means again thought, but Vijatiya means if we are doing meditation on Shiva and our mind goes, today, what will I go in, what will I go to office and what will I do? Then it's our mind is totally changed. That pratyaya is called vijatiya. If we are doing meditation on Shiva and our mind thinks, today somebody's reception was there, what should I wear? It's called vijatiya. In my thinking, vijatiya means mechanical thinking. It's called vijatiya. But while sitting in meditation, our mind should be vijatiya pratyaya rahita. Our mind should be without any type of mechanical thinking. Our mind should be thinking on the same topic which we have chosen for our meditation, and it should be one flow. Ajyadharaya Strotra Sasama in Upadesh Saram. Like a ghee is one, it's coming, same way Pravaha Rupaha Manasa Vyapara. Then only our mind becomes peaceful. And whatever we give a suggestion to our mind, new thoughts to our mind, it will be accepted. So this is a classical definition of meditation. Whatever, sagunam, nirgunam, whatever. Now, this is what I have written, sagunam, brahma, manas. So before entering in chapter particularly, so total 5 topics have been discussed in this 6th chapter. One is called Samanya Sadhanani, general preparation for meditation, have been discussed in 6th chapter. And what is the general preparation? It says, how should our mind, when we sit for meditation, it's called Bahiranga Sadhanani. Bahirang means external preparation. So day-to-day life, if you are doing different type of activity, so during performing that activity, how should our mind? It should not be disturbed. It's called Samanya, common sadhanani or Bahiranga sadhanani. That's why I have written, our transaction should be transparent. Then there is no botheration in the mind. If we tell something to others, if we follow something others, and if we do something others, then our mind is always disturbed. So how to live our life is called samanya or bahiranga sadhanani. Bhagavan has emphasis in this part also. Then it says vishesha sadhanani. Vishesha, and it's given antaranga or vishesha. The meaning of vishesha means just before meditation, what steps should be followed are called vishesha sadhanani. I have written in small fonts, but sitting posture also give very much, Bhagavan has given importance. Then relaxation of body. These all are steps before meditation. Relaxation of body, relaxation of mind, and concentration of mind. These are the 4 steps to be followed, and then after we can go for meditation. There are many people, relaxation of mind, they call as a meditation. But really, in Shastra, they say this is the preparatory steps. It's called Antaranga Sadhana. Then Bhagavan will discuss in this chapter what is the meditation, Dhyana Swarupa. What is nature of meditation? Is it thoughtlessness? And what would be? It will be discussed in this chapter, the nature of meditation. Then Bhagavan will tell Dhyana Phalam, the result of meditation. Each and every topic will be discussed in this chapter, Dhyana Phalam. And 5th one is Dhyana obstacles of meditation. Which are the obstacles? Hurdles while sitting in meditation, and also what is the remedy? Pariharam is also Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. Arjuna is asked in 6th chapter, Manaha chanchalam pramathini balavadrudam. So how can I control? So Bhagavan has said, Abhyasena tu kaunteya, this parihar, vairagyena cha gruhyate. And the last topic is discussed here, but this last topic is not connected with meditation, but still Arjuna has asked in the last some verses, and he asked that person is preparing for oneself to achieve oneself for a liberation, but in this life, if person is not able to understand oneself as a moksha, mukta, what will happen to such person after death? That question was asked by Arjuna, and Bhagavan has discussed also. This question is called what? Yogya Brashta. That episode also, that topic will come. So total 6 topics have been discussed in this 6th chapter, but mainly they are all based on dhyana meditation. In first to 1, 2, and 3 verses, Bhagavan has given emphasis on Bahiranga Sadhana, external sadhana. What will and why Bhagavan has given so much importance? So we have seen Bhagavan has given only one mind, We have only one mind. If we would have 2 minds, then what will happen? One mind is for transaction with word, and another mind we can remove one mind and we fix another mind, and then we can sit in meditation. If that would be possible, then it would be nice. But Bhagavan has given only one mind. And if that one mind is disturbed all the time, such mind, how can it sit for meditation? That's why in first 3 verses, Bhagavan has given importance of only the external sadhana. And somebody asks, what would be the external sadhana? Is nothing but karma yoga only. Karma yoga help us to keep our mind balanced. That's why I have written here, Ishvara has given only one mind. With same mind, we have to do day-to-day transaction. If we would have two minds, then one is for daily course and another for meditation. But we have, Bhagavan has given only. So during transaction, if mind can be violent, emotionally disturbed, then such mind, how can it sit in meditation? This all experience, what we have passed through during the day-to-day life, it influences during meditation. Person cannot sit peacefully. So what is the precondition to sit in meditation is our mind should be balanced. So our mind should be balanced is precondition. And how can we keep our mind balanced is discussed in first 3 verses. So 1 to 3 verses are meant for Bahiranga Sadhana, to keep our mind peaceful while doing day-to-day our transaction also. With this base, now first verse. In 6th chapter, Arjuna doesn't ask anything. Bhagavan start without any question. Shri Bhagavan अनाश्रितः कर्मफलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः. Detail we see later tomorrow, but Bhagavan says anashritah karmaphalam. In Gujarati or Hindi, anashrita has very different meaning. One who doesn't have any ashrayu, doesn't have any residence, is called anashrita. But here, anashrita means one who is not dependent on karma phalam. It's called anashrita karma phalam. A person who is not dependent, one who is never any type of karma, result of karma, but still, yaha karyam karma karoti. Yaha means a person. Karyam, the meaning of karyam means to be done. There are 3 sentence, word is there, karya. One who are interested in Sanskrit grammar, karya, kartavya. In third one is karaniyam. All 3 has same meaning, to be done. Kartavya we always know to be done, but both have same meaning. In Hindi also, even Gujarati, karya we are taking is generally, I have to do something. It we are taken as a karya. But in Sanskritam, the meaning of karya means to be done. So a person, karyam karma karoti, who performs to be done action without being expect the result of karma. Same karma yoga. What we have studied in previous karma yoga, one who performs karma without expecting any result of karma, that person only, Bhagavan says, saha eva sannyasi. One who is not dependent on karma phala, but still who performs karma, that person considered as a sannyasi. The meaning of sannyasi means to give up. One who is given up result of action through mind is called sannyasi. Saha eva yogi. There are 2 meaning of yogi. One meaning of yogi means karma yogi, one who performs karma with karma yoga bhavanaya. But here another meaning of yogi means one who is gone through karma yoga, then A person who sits for meditation, contemplation for a length of time, that person also, Bhagavan says, is yogi. So always in 6th chapter, the yogi has two meanings. Saha sannyasi, sahayogi cha. And Bhagavan again condemned a sannyasi, real sannyasi. He says, na niragnihi. Sannyasi has no right to perform any yaga. So always sannyasi, Vesha sannyasi is called niragnihi. Sannyasi doesn't do any type of yagna. He cannot sit for yagnihotra. So niragnihi means sannyasi. In Bhagavan's eyes is not good. And nacha akriyaha. A person who doesn't do anything, he just sits simply without doing any karyam karma, that person is not also, is also good. Who is good? One who perform like this. Then detail, Bhagavan will say, detail of this month shloka also, we will see tomorrow. Any question regarding this?
Swamiji, you talked about Aham Graha Upasana.
Ahangra, yeah.
Can you give little detail about it? Steps.
It says there are two types of upasana. 1 minute. Let me share. One is called Sampat. We didn't see any time this upasana. I think we have discussed. I don't know. I may discuss in another class. Sampat upasana and another is called Ahangra upasana. In upasana, there are three, no? It says upasya means we need one deity. Upasya, one who performs upasana is called upasaka. A person. And method with meditating is called upasana. So if we are a devotee of Shiva, then our upasya is Shiva, no? So Shiva is, we consider as a Shivlinga, is a upasya, Shiva. And where we invoke Shiva, always in Shivlinga, and where is Shivlinga is always outside of us, upasaka, is outside, Bahihi. Same way Vishnu, Devi, whatever. So in Sampat Upasana, Upasaka is different, Upasya is outside, and we perform Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, we are perform Upasana, then Upasya is outside, Upasaka is person. But in this Ahangra Upasana, we need both same, Upasya and Upasaka. So Shivalinga, we can say for Upasya, we have chosen Shiva, then Shivalinga, no, Adharam, to whom we are depend upon. We need some Adhara, so we take Shivalinga. We keep in front of us and we start doing japa. So Shivalinga is also Bahihi. Same way in Ahangra Upasana also, Upasya. Again, we need three things: upasya, upasaka, this upasaka. Suppose let's take Shiva only. He started to do upasana of Shiva. Let's take Shiva only. But where does that person invoke Shiva? Here, person in Sampat Upasana has invoked in Shivlinga. But here in Ahangra Upasana, Shiva is invoked. Suppose say in my heart. My heart is a invocation of Shiva. Is called Ahangra Upasana. And it says, Yatha Yatha Upaste Tatha Eva Bhavati. There is a one line in Sanskritam, whatever of Upasya, if you think, you become so. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was Upasaka of Hanumanji, so he developed little bit pucha outside. Same way, if we do Upasya, have Upasana of Shiva, and who is Shiva? If we know in Shastra, he is always Shantaha, he is all pervasive. If we think like that, such Shiva I am invoking in my heart, so our heart is also becomes like Shiva. That heart, after long time, can receive the great message of Aham Brahmasmi, because this is almost big as a Shiva. So it is very easy. In Taittiriya Upanishad, there are many upasana. Even Chandogya Upanishad, there are many upasana comes as a Ahangra. So it's called Ahangra Upasana. Have any question?
Swami, I have a small question in Sanskrit if I can ask. So in this spoken Sanskrit class that I did, for the past tense, like patati, past tense, they take it as patitavan for male and patitavati.
It will come in Anton. It will come after 2 to 3 lessons. Everything will come.
It's there. Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
Because what we have done now is it's different.
Yeah, it will come. Patitavan, Patitavati, everything will come. Krutavati, Krutavan. Everything.
Okay.
Anything else, Raviji? Yeah.
So many about meditation. So if you take Patanjali Maharshi's Ashtanga Yoga,
The best is
so there is right, Yama Niyama comes, like they are Bahiranga sort of, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you do asana, you are sitting for the Sthira Sukham Asanam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
So it's
good.
similar, right?
That model is the best to follow meditation. Even Bhagwan will discuss also. Even Pujya Swamiji has discussed this Ashtanga Yoga.
Because in the Yama and Niyama, which
Do's and
is
don'ts.
essential because you need to have a disciplined lifestyle, pure lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then Ishvara Pranidhana also comes in that.
Yeah.
Niyama. So,
Swamiji, one more thing. In this, when you said anashrita karma phalam, karma karoti, anashrita phalam karma karoti. And the karma there is the to be done. To be
Karya.
done.
No, Karyam is a to be done.
Karya, to be done. So, to be done under whatever your circumstances. To be done karya. What is to be done karya for anybody? Like, in the modern world, you're going to office, you're doing work. All this is also to be done karya. This is what your station in life is, and this is what you're required to do. Right? You may be a doctor, you may be a singer. You do that as to be done karya.
Yeah.
Without expecting.
Yeah.
because we like to do karmas that we like.
Yes.
We don't do karma that is to be done.
Yeah. You do karma.
Generally, people follow what they like.
We do karya for various reasons. You go to office because you want to earn money, or you want to feel that, oh, you are making some contribution, you've studied something, and you think, you want to achieve something. That's how you do it. But that should be changed to a karma yoga attitude. Whatever you do in life.
I mean, no matter where you are, whether it is in office or home, there are always certain things that you have a tendency to be attracted to. So you do them. For example, in office, I have to do some routine work. I don't like to do those, whereas certain things I enjoy doing, I keep doing those things more. So the karma yoga is to sort of overcome this sort of, raga dvesha, more or less, right?
Yeah.
Actually, it will be good if you are in maybe a job or something, or even at home, to actually do the things that you don't like. That will be karma yoga, because then you're training your mind.
Yeah, the Puja Swamiji's Karela yoga, I call it.
Yeah, even I thought of the first everybody kept go to him.
I call it Karela yoga.
That's amazing, yes.
Shall we do Purnamada? Om
Purnamada Purnamidam
Purnamudachyate Purnamudachyate Purnamadaya Purnamudachyate
Purnameva Vasishyate
Shanti 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 Om Shri Guru
Om Shri Guru Namaha Hari Om